Yo, what is up everyone? OJ here. Welcome to another video. Today we've got some awesome information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with Warframe on the Nintendo Switch. There is a bunch of new information on this game. This is looking really good, guys. We've got some brand new gameplay as well. There was a fact sheet that was released. Not gonna go over everything, but I'll tell you guys the important things that Warframe is going to bring to Nintendo Switch. So one, it's going to be a free-to-play game. You do not have to pay for the Nintendo Switch Online in order to play this game online, nor do you have to pay for the game itself in order to play the game. You can just download it day one and be able to play it. From what we understand, it's going to be around 12.2 gigabytes in file size, so you're going to need about that much available in order to download this game. However, this is a games as a service type of deal, so they do recommend getting extra storage, so an SD card, in order to download more new content as they update things. So it's going to launch with a lot of different Warframes, guys. It's going to have at least 36 there. They're going to be planning on putting out all the new updates for the game, and it should be up to the level of all of the other console versions and all the other versions of the game by 2019. They don't know exactly when, but they are planning on getting it to console parity by 2019. There's going to be a lot of post-launch content even after that. There's also details on the motion controls and everything there, so you're going to be able to enable motion controls and IR aiming and all of that. You can be able to toggle all of those there. It supports pretty much every single type of play style, whether you want to play in the grip, Joy-Cons, separated, handheld play, tabletop play. It supports Pro controllers, it supports the sensitivity. If you want to tweak it to your liking, all of that is supported along with motion controls and everything. So that is really good because this is done by Panic Button. And if you remember, Panic Button has always had to wait a little bit of time before they added in some of the stuff with the motion, right? Doom, it took them a little bit more time and everything like that. So now they're getting it to the point where everything's already done right at the beginning, and that's how you know that they've been gaining experience and confidence with the Nintendo Switch when they can do all of that. So I'm really happy about that. So there's not going to be any crossplay, guys, so that's unfortunate. However, there is going to be account migrations, and I do want to read the bullet point that they do have here. So they said, just like the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One accounts, Digital Extremes will permit players to migrate their PC account to the Nintendo Switch account. This will happen during a limited time frame, day one at launch to a future date. So there you go, you have that as well. Remember, guys, this is an always online game, so you do need an internet connection on there. There is also a built-in invite system as well in order to play games with your friends. So it should be like Paladins, or it should be like some of the other games that have already come out, to where you can just kind of look to see who's online and then bam, hop right into games and everything there. So I'm actually really excited about all this information here, guys. This is really cool, and they did reach out to me in terms of getting me the game a bit early so I can show it off. So I should probably have something for you guys early next week with my own gameplay footage, but overall I'm actually really impressed with what Panic Button is doing, and it just goes to show you that that experience from making Doom, from making Rocket League, from making Wolf 2, from making all the games that they've had, has really just formed this right here. And after looking at the footage, this might be their best port yet, and honestly, Warframe might be the game to play when it comes to free-to-play games on the Nintendo Switch. We have a few of them, right? We have a few good ones. We have like Paladins, which can be free to play. We also have Fortnite. Now we have Warframe. I think there's probably a few others or anything, but this is probably the free-to-play game. It has all the stuff that you'd expect, but it just looks like it's going to be a cut above the rest. This might be the free-to-play game to try out on the Nintendo Switch, the best one so far based on what I'm seeing here. But then again, I might be a little bit biased, right? You know, I like Ninja here on Player Essence, so this is all about Ninja with guns and swords and melee content and cooperative multiplayer and everything. So I'm looking forward to playing this one with you guys out there. There are a bit more details in terms of the type of content and what you're going to be getting and everything. Check out the link in the description below if you want to see that. But overall, I'm excited about this, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the next topic here, Nintendo has confirmed their presence at E3 2019, and Reggie has stated that it's an outstanding opportunity to show off what Nintendo has, new games and experiences. So Sony did confirm earlier that they were not going to be going to E3, and they were skipping E3 in general. They're not going to have some type of EA Play event surrounding around E3 or anything like that. They are just completely skipping out on E3, which kind of sent some shockwaves across the industry. We had Microsoft coming out and saying certain things, and then we also had the E3 board come out and say, hey, there's still going to be excitement and everything, because Sony usually has a huge booth at E3. So it's going to be interesting to see how E3 is this year without one of the big three there. But let's get into a little bit more about what Nintendo has to say on the matter and Reggie Fils-Aimé. So here is his full statement. So E3 is an outstanding opportunity for us to share new games and experiences with fans and business partners from across the globe. Every year we discuss what will be the best way for us to take advantage of the next E3 show in order to bring smiles to people's faces. So Nintendo's definitely going to be there, but I think E3 2019 for Nintendo, but I definitely feel that E3 for Nintendo next year is going to be interesting because they're going to be right in the middle of a firestorm of games. There are a lot of games that have built up momentum that are going to be launching in 2019 or that are going to be prepped to be shown off first in 2019. We still have some games that have been shown off from 2017, for example, a game like Shin Megami Tensei 5. Like, where's that game at? So that's probably not going to be out by the time E3 rolls around. So there's still a lot of games that were starting development in 2017 or starting development in 2018, and they're going to be shown off maybe at E3, or developers going to want to talk about it at E3. I mean, there's just a lot of games that Nintendo has for 2019 and third parties as well. So I think that year is definitely going to be a big year for third-party developers as well, not just Nintendo, but a lot of the Japanese companies that are going to be bringing over ports, a lot of the stuff that we're going to be seeing on the Nintendo Switch. If you remember E3 this past year, there were a ton of third-party ports that were revealed at E3. For example, Paladins, Fortnite, you also had Dragon Ball FighterZ, Hollow Knight, all of these different things came over at that point and Nintendo showed off. So I think that that can be another thing that happens at E3 in 2019, to where we get a big push of third-party ports and third-party games and just stuff that we didn't see beforehand, or games being brought over from 2018 to this year, in addition to Nintendo's big first-party games as well. And I think that's the reason why he said business partners, because this past year's E3 had quite a bit of announcements from third-party developers, and I think that that's not really going to stop in 2019 with some of the announcements. Maybe it won't be everything, because obviously Nintendo has the Nintendo Directs. We're going to get that early year Nintendo Directs like we usually get. We got one in January and we got one in March. We're going to get the after E3 Directs like we got this past year. We're going to get that big September Direct like we usually get. We always get multiple Directs, so E3 is never the be-all end-all for any of these companies, but definitely not for Nintendo. But then again, it's still a good way to show off some stuff here and there. If you go into it with tempered expectations and just sit back and enjoy the show, you should be fine. Like most people who understand and kind of know what Nintendo's up to. We do got a lot of new Nintendo fans to this generation though, and they don't understand like the whole Nintendo Direct dynamic and everything. But at the same time, you know, I think it's going to be a good E3. I think we're going to see some cool stuff, but we're just going to have to wait and see how 2019 plays out, how the announcements fall in line, because there's still a lot of games that have release windows for 2019, but no actual dates. So we'll see what Nintendo brings to the show compared to the information that we've got beforehand and everything. So what do you guys think about what Reggie Fils-Aimé had to say here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the final topic here, we do have an official release date for Smite on the Nintendo Switch. So Smite is officially coming to the Nintendo Switch with the Smite Founders Pack. The pre-purchase is live, so you guys can go pre-purchase it, and now it's launching on January 24th. Okay guys, January 24th is when you're going to be able to get this game, and it comes with a bunch of different stuff. If you go with the Smite Founders Pack, you have the Ultimate God Pack, you have the Dragon Empress Celia Path, you have the Dashing Deceiver Loki, and you also have 400 gems plus exclusive guaranteed access to Smite on the Switch closed beta coming January 24th, 2019. There you go guys, Smite, it's coming to Nintendo Switch. It's a MOBA style game, almost like Arena of Valor. We're seeing quite a number of these style of games come over to the Nintendo Switch, so if you're looking forward to Smite and playing it this year, unfortunately you're gonna have to wait till next year. But then again, January's looking pretty good with Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. You also have New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe and also Smite as well, so not a bad January lineup too. So what do you guys think about Smite coming over to Nintendo Switch on January 24th? Are any of you guys interested in this style of game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the internet and just to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, rewards and emotes via YouTube membership. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to Player Essence for latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace!